Hi everybody, it's Diane. I'm making a master board for our first step here, and you're probably thinking, that's a master board? Yeah, because I'm going to make Inchies with it. I've never tried that. I've always made Inchies, as their own little tiny collage thing. And I forget what I was doing recently. I don't remember, but it just gave me a little light bulb that I thought, why couldn't you make a master board? You cut it into 1-inch squares and then slap an image on it. so this is an experiment for all of us. And I'm just going to glue on some random text and music stuff here. I'm going to paint over that. And then we'll see. I may stamp over the paint when it's dry. I don't know. My only concern is Inchies, as we all know, are very small. So if a busy type background is going to be too much, I don't know. We'll find out. What kind of images am I going to put on? I don't know. I'm leaning towards scrapbook paper because I'm sure I have stuff that's small. Ideas, inventions wanted. That's pretty cool. But you could use magazine. I have said this probably more than once, but Inchies, I found, you almost hunt around more for stuff to put on them than a regular collage, because it can be hard to find something that small that you like, that's going to work. But it's worth it. I think they're cool. Although I don't see too many other people doing it. There's that weird woman making Inchies again. Well, I have a noisy blue jay outside and a noisy chipmunk outside. And a noisy truck. It's potpourri. And I have a noisy washing machine in my basement. Come here. I think my glue paper's getting sticky. Alright, considering Inchy, do we want to fill in a little bit here? I think you do. You could also do something like this and then instead of an image, put a word, cut words out of a magazine, like dream or whatever, but that could be neat. Yeah, neat. A little bit down here. You're the only one that makes Inchies and you're the only one that says neat. Okay, well, that's a tad lacking right there. Well, okay, we'll consider that a tad. Okay, how about this corner? And then we'll paint. Well, that one's a little naked too, isn't it? Come on, glue, get on there. Oh, just scrap right here. Actually, putting down magazine paper or pattern scrapbook paper and painting over it is neat too. But I just had this stuff handy. Alright, let's cap the glue stick that's falling over. Alright, I have the brush I don't like and some paint. I will say too, if you want to be smart and don't do what Diane does, you should probably pull your images. Oh, a star left over from Halloween. You should probably pull your images first. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to end up using. If it's, you know, vintage stuff, maybe I shouldn't be using this blue. If it's more modern stuff, maybe you don't want brown, but I'm doing it the opposite way. You're going to live dangerously. I imagine if you just pull colors you like, it's bound to do something for you, right? I did pull a little brown. It's brand new. I've got a new brown. Alright, I thought maybe a little dark might be good. Okay, I did grab, I don't know if this is white or ivory. Ivory. And you really couldn't go wrong with that. Alright, well, little blank there on that edge. Although I did not measure this board, I doubt it's exactly an inch increments. You know what I mean? Alright, that's good. Do I want to spatter? Or use a ring thing? Where's that little one? I dropped those things in my paint bin here and they get sort of lost. Well, how about dark? All right. Well, as long as I have that on the brush, let's spatter a bit. Okay, how about white or ivory spatters that I capped it already? Okay, I think I'm going to leave it. You know, it is a little plain here and there. That could be a good thing, or I might come back and rubber stamp, okay? Alright, I gotta clean up my mess. I'll be back when this is dry. Okay, here we are. I did weight it down for a while. It was a little buckled. So I thought just a few little rubber stamps. I did cut some images. You can barely see it. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough, but I don't have that much time right now anyway, so I'm going to stamp and cut and then come back. Well, what other one? Oh, a couple flowers. I don't think I want anything real definite, but we'll do that. You know what I mean? Like a real, object. What do you think? Enough? Could do some numbers. That might be something. Let's grab that. Come on, get lined up there. A couple more, and then we'll cut. How about over here? Not much going on over here. Of course, I don't know if that'll get cut off. What am I doing? It's not working. I need a new ink pad. Okay. Oh, that's a good one, Diane. I don't think I've ever done that before. It's first. Hopefully it'll last. Alright. Let's see if she can operate her trimmer. At this point, I wouldn't take any bets. Alright. Tad crooked there. I will say these are a little hard to work when you have something really narrow. Alright, is this an inch? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to trim that. Well, you guys know how to cut, right? I'm gonna finish cutting these. There we go. And that's pretty cool just in itself. And then, we're gonna decorate in some fashion, okay? Alright, I will be back. Okay, I'm back again. I have a big fat book here to pull it up so maybe you can see a little better, and I brought the camera in a little bit. So I have a bunch of images over here that you can't see. They're all scrapbook paper. Whether there's enough, I don't know. And I think, like in the case of this, it needs something with it. I have washi tape. I have the Tim Holtz letters, phrases. Okay, how about happiest? We'll take that word. I thought of looking in magazines for words too, and I may have to do that, but I haven't done that yet. It didn't sound very fun. Hey, you guys missed a good thunderstorm. It actually was kind of nasty for a while. But I see blue sky in the west, so I guess that's done. Yeah, I have some branches, nothing big, but be picking up branches for a while. Alright, I think that's kind of cute. I think this needs some sort of border around it. Which I will do that later. Okay. Alright, I did sort of group these little inchy bases by color. Now that matches too well, you can't see it. What about this one? Better. Is this one better? No. Okay. Now that I might put a washi behind it to, you know, pull it up a little bit. But like what? Or a scrap of scrapbook paper would work too. Yeah, let's look at scrapbook paper because I don't think I have a washi because it's gonna match. Something dark. Would this do anything? No, to me that's too similar to the grid and the cap there or the acorn. I don't like that. That might be something. I'm out of room already. But I think this masterboard thing was kind of a win. I think that worked out kind of cool. It's okay. I don't like the what do you call those things? The arches, the half circles. Call it what you will. I don't think it looks right. I think this is too light. Yeah. No, wrong color. I know in one of these Inchy videos, somewhere along the line, I said, don't think just because they're small, they go a lot faster. No, they don't. At least when you're Diane, they don't. Because she's fussy. Let's get some ink. And let's get a lot of ink. Okay, that should be pretty good. This is upside down, I guess. Although I don't think it matters. Yeah, that's okay. All right. And how detailed do you want to make your Inchies is entirely your business. Maybe I should ink the edge of this. Did have a little bit of a line around it that I think I wound up kind of cutting it off. That's kind of cool. Okay, that to me could use a baker's twine or something like that on that bottom line. Okay. Next, we have like a purple house. Well, what should that go on? That's okay. I got a wet paper towel. I'm so with it. Yeah, right. Oh, that's okay. It's fine. I do have this purple, I don't know what you call this. I wouldn't call it foiled, but well, I don't know. I guess it's foiled. It doesn't have a colored decorative wrapping. Okay. All right, what if we split this? What if we put it up the side? I'm not overly wild about that dark stamp that I had to put on there. That's kind of cool. That needs a little flower with it. I don't know. Okay, I'll do that later. My flower box now has 2 things of washi tape and the scrapbook paper box on top of it. Alright, fine. I'll look for flower later. And if you hear any kind of bang sound from now until, oh, I don't know, end of October, it's walnuts falling. We're back to that. And I have a feeling this is going to be a banner year because it was so hot. Okay, a flower or something with that. All right, next. Well, we have a nice pink tree. That definitely needs something to go with it, though. We have a word. Do we want it this way? Maybe black would be better. Well, I said this once before. I should come up with my own words, but I don't have time for that. Well, all right. How about beautiful? Actually, I could say that for be yourself. That's not dumb. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. Is that crooked? Yeah. No. Okay, no. Well, or we put it up the side. No, I don't like that. Alright, let me put it, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the bottom. If it doesn't work out, I'll put something else with this one. But I'm thinking maybe the trunk can go right like where the I is or the T. We'll see. Okay, beautiful. You can get this out of the way. Or the L. Okay, I don't like that. What else would fit? I've got a butterfly. Yeah, that's okay. I think that we need a washi or something on the side. Let's see. This is kind of neat. We are filming, right? I can't tell. Yeah, okay. You know, these mechanical things. Always the numbers, you know, that are counting for me are in red. Well, they're not red, they're white. So, like, what's it doing? Am I recording in slow motion or something? Oh, please, not that. It'll take even longer. Well, come on, Diane. Alright, that's pretty good. And a lot of these, I imagine I will ink the edges if I didn't already say that. I don't think I've ever sewn on these. I think that's asking for trouble. It's so small. I don't think that's going to work. All right. Well, here's a blue one. It's pretty. Does that need a word like that other blue flower? Actually, what about washi? I have quite a lot that's that color. Well, what about the dots? It's pretty. So Diane, what are you going to do with these when they're done? Nothing. Put them in the box with the other ones. I'll probably leave them out for a while and look at them. That's neat. It, a little boring. Yeah, nothing's coming to my mind though. Well, I could do another washi behind, a wider one behind. Would that do something? Such as, I'm looking around. Well, we could try these. One of these. Do we want the darker or the lighter or the middle? I think middle because that's down here, right? Yep, this is handy. Jeez. All right, let's try that. Actually, I'm glad it stormed. I think I mentioned this earlier in the video, but it was so humid. I mean, it was just disgusting. So it did break that. Which I imagine that's why it stormed, right? Gee, Diane, you catch on fast. You know, I've been living in Illinois for 87 years. Okay. Well, I'm not overly thrilled with that. I think it's stands out a lot now. It's okay. It better be since I glued it down. We'll see. We'll revisit a couple of these. All right, should we do another one? And then I guess I could finish by myself. There's, what did I count? 24? Yeah, I got a lot out of that little paper. See? You'd be surprised. That's cute. Or file folder. It wasn't paper. Damn, it wasn't paper. Alright, that might be kind of cool. Should put some little music notes with this. I know, how original. That might be kind of neat. I have a punch. It's behind me. Alright, I will punch. It's kind of cute. Some music notes. Put that on this one. Make sure I haven't been filming in slow motion or something stupid. Nah. And I guess I'll finish these off by myself. There's quite a lot left to do, but this video is going to be kind of long. Unless I record it in fast motion. Then it'll be really quick. Okay, hang on. Okay, here we are. All done. That took quite a while, to be honest. They all have ink around the edges. A few have baker's twine. Some have those words that I wound up mostly cutting out sentences. From sentences, I mean, just using a word. I think the background, the masterboard thing worked out pretty cool. There were one or two where it was a little busy. Like I think this one, that's why I put washi in the background. But generally speaking, it was fine. So yeah, I would do that again. And actually, it's kind of fun to make those anyway. I think. Now this one, there's no, nothing but the leaves and the word there. That's all background. Whoops. Get on there. Fall, I stamped on there. I think that's kind of cool. And this one, I rubber stamped the leaves and then went over them a little bit with a white gel pen so they would stand out. I did put a little dab of glue on the end of the baker's twine. It likes to sort of unravel even though it's glued down. The nerve, right? Okay. A bunch of inchies from a master board. And yeah, this takes more time than you think. But it's cool. Okay. You want to watch me put these back on the book? Hurry! Okay. Okay, everybody. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you have a nice day.